So I just woke up from a nap. It was the delicious nap, face still swollen, evidence are there. And I opened Instagram just to see this post on Instablog, and I find it utterly disgusting, honestly. So you mean to tell me these are the exact same men that the world expects us to submit to? The world expects us as women to bow to men like this that have very low IQs and can't even formulate a sentence. And you mean to tell me that out of all the moments in life you could have made a statement, you use a tragedy to convey your message? Really? That's what you're telling me? Now look at what this imbecile says, because that's the only way I could describe it at this moment. It says, this AJ accident just ended a debate of who is taking the front seat between my wife or my mom. Now my wife, I beg, accidents fit stop anytime. And in his words, women are replaceable. I don't even know if it's a matter of low IQ or some men, group of men are just really, something's wrong up here. You're mentally deluded somehow. Out of everything that went wrong in 2025, we sympathize a lot with the Anthony Joshua situation because this is a human being that we have watched for quite a while. We were familiar with these individuals, and it hurts because the accident was tragic. It is not a time to bring up conspiracy theories because it's all over rampage on the internet. It is the perfect time for each and every one of us to reflect. Money can't buy you safety. Money can't buy you life. And it is also a time for drivers to seriously reflect on their driving skills, because me personally, I notice a lot of people coming out of intersections without even looking into the road, people crossing roads without looking in the direction in which the cars are coming. Like literally every time I go driving, I am screaming on the top of my lungs that somebody is doing something illegal and wrong. People don't even know when it's the other person's turn to pass. These are things you should reflect on instead of making a joke out of this, all in the sake of clout, because I don't even see any other reason for this post. This is not a moment for jokes to get people's reaction. This is actually a painful situation. And I don't understand why you men keep marrying people you actually don't like. You're literally marrying an enemy. Because at this rate of thinking, I don't even understand why women try to get married to most of you. A man leaves a parent's house, a mother's house, and finds himself a wife, which finds himself a new family. That now becomes your primary family. Nobody can ever take the accolades from mothers. Mothers are nurturers. Mothers are there for you in good and bad. Unconditionally, they love you. But a real true mother knows that at some point she needs to cut the cord. Mothers get to cut the cord twice in their lives. Once when they give birth, and two when the child gets married. You're supposed to let your child have the ability to create a new family, which becomes their primary family, like I mentioned. And that now makes the woman the most important. The wife becomes the most important individual in that family. But also, let me even speak about mothers of boys. A lot of mothers of boys have failed in their previous relationships and everything, and they secretly yearn for that unconditional love from a child. And they seem to put this very toxic kind of love and affection onto their sons, which sometimes when you observe mothers of boys, you think, wait, are you guys in a relationship? Because this is weird. Mothers of boys do not know how to detach. They put all the pressure of education on the girls, and then they overly nurture and spoil their boys. That's why most of them grow up not even knowing how to wash a plate or how to cook a meal or how to even clean their homes. Majority of men get married because they know their mothers can't do it no more, so they need someone to just take over the job for them. And one thing I have also observed in Nigerian families is that when you marry, you're supposed to build a foundation first with your husband. You as a wife, you build with your husband. But no, in Nigerian families, these mothers of boys, oh, they in your house. Oh, they all over your house. The brothers, the sisters, everybody's welcome. You're not even giving that new couple space to understand themselves, to see what they like, what they don't like. Because majority of African homes, they don't move into the house with their partners before marriage. So they never really get that first-hand feel of what it feels to be married. But you want to bring all your hula baloo with you, and then instead of you to make your family members understand that they are guests in your house, and even if they are being granted a higher respect, they do not control what goes on in your house. You do not stop it. You allow your sisters, your brothers, your mother come and control the actions of your wife in her own house. When you get married as a man, that house is no longer yours. That house belongs to both of you, man and wife. You seem to think you're superior in a place that is supposed to be for both of you. Your wife should always come first. And if your mama didn't teach you, I'm teaching you right now. Your wife comes before anyone else. She is the creator of your future. She is the one who gives life, who continues your name in that relationship. She holds that power, not your mother. And if you even think about the age gaps and all, half the time the mothers are pretty old, and not long after they pass away. So what's going to happen? You're going to save your mother over your young wife just because of false loyalty? Because there's no true mother on this planet that would not cut that cord. Like I said, you cut the cord at birth, you cut the cord when you get married. The mother has to give you the free will to choose. And I'm sorry, any mother that is going to feel sentimental that you are catering for your wife first is not a good mother. It's crazy how many things we have to unlearn as individuals, including myself. There's so many mistakes I also have made that I'm working through them and trying to change the narrative and trying to change my reality. But you would never move forward. You will never progress if you don't focus on those things. Anyone who has this mentality has already failed himself. Give yourselves a chance to do better. Give yourself a chance to actually settle with something positive, something that lifts you up. Having this mindset that this young man has is setting you up for failure. It's a disastrous situation. Marry someone that you genuinely love. Let me tell you, girls, for all of you who are dating right now, if you're with a man that doesn't look at you like you're the ultimate gift of life, and if you're surrounded with a man, you have a boyfriend, a husband that doesn't make you have that childish baby feeling inside, and your whole reaction is very baby-like, you're with the wrong person. Because as much as we women can do, when we have our men around, we're like, "Ooh, it's jelly. It's all jelly." Pick yourself someone that actually cares enough about you to put you first. Not sit and make conversations like this that are pointless. Anyway, my daughter is making pancakes for me because I am craving something sweet, and I'm gonna go eat my pancakes.